Okay, so for the past few days, it looks like the Bitcoin price has finally decided to come down right here to test support exactly as we have predicted in my previous Bitcoin video when we first had this initial dump to the downside and when Bitcoin was trading at this level. We talked about the likely scenario that we could see a continued move to the downside to test support right here, which we did yesterday. So in this video, we will be talking about the Bitcoin price and what we could expect next in the short term and in the long term. And we will also be talking about the general state of the crypto altcoin market. So we're going to be talking about alt season, Ethereum, and market cycles. So let's begin in the daily time frame charts for Bitcoin. So yeah, as you guys can see, the Bitcoin price has come down right here from this level. We came down to touch support as we have predicted. We touched the red box, which we were expecting for that liquidity sweep right here because we had a nice move at this level historically, and then we came down. So I expected that we could continue this move to the downside again to pick up some liquidity right here, and now we are expecting Bitcoin to move back to the upside right here because now we have seen this nice green candle yesterday. That could be a sign that there is clearly volume at this level and there's people buying at this level. So now we are expecting Bitcoin to move back up in the next few days. But what if we do see Bitcoin fail to hold this up as support? What if we do see Bitcoin break below the support level? What can we expect from there on? So if Bitcoin loses 112K as support, well, that is obviously that we could see Bitcoin continue moving to the downside to touch the next support level at 110K. So again, if we lose 112K, we could obviously see Bitcoin move to the downside to find support at 110K because 110K is also crucial support for Bitcoin. But for now, I'm expecting a massive bounce to the upside for Bitcoin because 112K is also crucial support. So yeah, for the next few days, we could expect a continued move to the upside, and we're gonna be seeing what happens for Bitcoin. Now let's move into the long term and discuss exactly what we are expecting for Bitcoin in this bull cycle. So as you guys can see, this is the very long term charts where we have had bull cycles and bear cycles. So we basically move in cycles right here. You guys can see we have a bull run, multi-year bull run, then a multi-year bear market. So now we are clearly in a bull run. But what surprises me the most in this one, what impresses me the most for the Bitcoin chart in the long term, is that historically in bull cycles we first start slowly building momentum on the way up, and then eventually we see the Bitcoin price right here in the 2017 cycle have that euphoric stage where we basically go full vertical to the upside and then have the bubble pop and then have that multi-year bear market after the blow off top. What impresses me the most in this current cycle, guys, is if you take a look right now, for the past years since 2023, we have just been moving at a consistent rate to the upside. So we have been building and picking up momentum since 2024, and we haven't even seen that euphoric stage yet where we expect things to go full vertical and have that blow off top and have that multi-year bear market. So yeah, that is something to keep an eye on because that means that basically we could see Bitcoin soar to high prices once we do see that euphoric stage. So in this channel, we have basically set a target for Bitcoin in the bull cycle, which is this green box right here. And that is, again, our blow off top target for Bitcoin. It's a general area because we cannot predict the exact top, but we can assume what is the area where we could expect the most likely or where we could expect the blow off top to most likely occur. So in our case, that is 130K to 160K for the general area for the blow off top. So now we are currently trading at 113K, and we still have about a 15% pump to go before we meet our first realistic target for Bitcoin in the cycle, which is 130K. And then from there on, we should be cautious now because again, that is where people are expecting to also sell their bags. I've seen this on Twitter. People are targeting 130k to 160k basically as the general target for the blow off top. So that's why I advise you guys to be cautious, especially right now that we are close to this green box, which is the general area or the general target for the blow off top. So if you guys want the average target, that is 150k, but for the optimistic target, that is 160k. So personally, I think there is a low chance that we could see Bitcoin peak at 160k, but who knows, there's a chance, but to me the probability is low. So for this cycle, I'm expecting Bitcoin to have the blow off top at around 130k to 150k, and that is why I'm telling people right now to be very, very cautious, because if you're planning to get into Bitcoin right now, you could be buying the top essentially. But there is one last opportunity left for people who haven't got into the market yet, and that is for altcoins and also for Ethereum. Because right now, as you guys can see in the long-term charts, we haven't surpassed the previous cycle's all-time high just yet for Ethereum. And for altcoins, we are currently at all-time lows for many, many altcoins right now. That is why I'm telling people that if you're planning to get into crypto right now, just be cautious about Bitcoin, because right now Bitcoin is very, very close again to the blow off top targets right here. And that if you're buying in right now, you could be buying the top most likely. So yeah, be cautious for Bitcoin. But I'm still expecting this move for Bitcoin to continue to the upside for the next few weeks or months. But again, just be aware of our targets for Bitcoin in the cycle, 130k to 160k. From there on, we should consider selling our bags. But for Ethereum and for many other altcoins in the market right now, we are still too early, because we haven't even surpassed previous cycles all-time high, as well as that some altcoins right now, or many altcoins right now, are trading at all-time lows. So currently, if you guys are asking me, the opportunity lies on altcoins. So yeah, that is the quick video I have right now for the crypto market, the Bitcoin price. And if this video has helped you guys or gave you guys some insight, be sure to drop a like on this video and smash subscribe, because that will help me guys. That's going to be helping me a lot. So thank you guys.